What's going on, traders? It's Tyler here. Today we're going to be talking about SLS on the stock ticker. This stock has a 115 million share float, definitely higher than our optimum of 30 million or lower, but we like to talk about this stock because it's been extremely volatile lately, even with the high share float. Now, I didn't see any positive news for this one today. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. Please be nice about it, but feel free to correct me. That's fine. Now, since there's no positive news, there won't be any news that we'll talk about, but this stock, as you can see, pre-market pretty much stayed below 16 cents and right at market open broke up higher, and that initiated this bullish run that we see here. And so we can see that we pretty much ran from 16 cents all the way up to 20.5 cents, which is pretty impressive run for this high of share float stock, right? Now, let's just talk about the technicals really quick. Let's go ahead and start off by drawing our support and resistance. We got our resistance up here at about 20 cents, 20.50 cents. Or, hold on, let me say 0.2. We got our resistance up here at about 20 and a half cents. Now, we got our support right now sitting at about 18 and a half cents, and we got our median here at 19 and a half cents. So a pretty small range, about 2 cent range. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Now, if you're holding stock, whatever the case may be, personally for me, what I'm going to be looking for is a bullish play. What I want to see is us break back above this 20 and a half cent level right here. I want to see us break this level, and I'm going to have my alert set here so I know exactly when that happens. When that does happen, what I'm going to look for next is I want to see us come back down and retest off this zone, and I want to see us stabilize. I don't want to see us go back down here, right? I would instantly get uninterested for the time being if that happened. But if we do stop and stabilize here, level 2, there's big buy orders coming in. You see bullish reversal candles, shooting star, hammer, whatever the case may be. But that is key. You need multiple confluences to give you the best percentage chance of winning, right? You can't just go off one single thing. It's not going to work. You need multiple things to confirm your bias. Then you take action, right? So once we do break above this 20 and a half cents, I'll look for that retest. And once I do see those buys come in and everything's lining up for me, what I do is I have my order ready right above that pullback point. So that way when it does kick back in with that momentum, I do not miss that momentum. And when it pushes us, I'll ride that up to this next resistance at 21.65. Now, what I like to do is sell 3/4 of my position, hold 1/4, risk-free. That way, if it falls right back down, I'm not out anything. That way, if we go higher, I can always add back, right? Because there's always the opportunity to add back. Now, we're just going to talk about this one play, but I did want to mention that so at least you know. Definitely, since we are extremely overextended from what I can tell, I'm not saying we can't go higher. I'm just saying we're extended, which is a good thing. It's a good thing for the bulls, right? Now, this is the bullish play that I'm going to be looking for tomorrow. There may be another opportunity higher, but this is the main play, so that's what I look for. Definitely watch that 20 and a half cent level. Now, if you're shorting, if you're holding stock and you want to know when is a good time to maybe get out of the stock, whatever the case may be, I don't know your situation. All I can do is try to give you the best generalization. Now, I'm going to talk about if you're worth shorting it, so follow along with me. If you were shorting it, you definitely want to watch out for this break below this 19.5 level. Once we see that break, that's going to give us a bearish initiative. And the next thing that we're going to want to see or going to want to look out for is that retest off that 19.5. That way, we can watch to see if we either break it back above or get rejected off this level. If we do get rejected, this is when I would get your short position ready. Have it ready here. So that way, when you do see the big sells coming in, bearish volume rolling in, you could hit that and you could ride that momentum with ease down to this next support, which is down here at 1850. Now, since there is another structure to this right here, we will talk about this second move. I know a lot of people are not shorting this. I know a lot of people don't like people who short it, which is fine. I don't blame you, but I like to talk about it so at least you know what's going on in a person who is shorting's mind, right? The next thing that they're going to be looking for me, I would sell 3/4 of my position here. I don't short a lot, but if I was shorting this, I would be selling 3/4 of my position. Like always, I follow my rules every single time. I do not sway from my trading rules ever. I always sell 3/4 of my position when I hit the next level of resistance or support. Now, once we do break below this 18.5, the next thing you could look for is that retest to see if we're breaking back above here. And you can see the VWAP, I'm sure, will swing in, and if we do break below this 18.5, we will break below the VWAP here as well. So that's something to watch out for. Next thing is the retest. And if we do get rejected here, look for that bearish momentum to really kick in, because you know people will start to panic once we break below that VWAP. And most of the time, 80 to 90% of the time, if we get rejected below the VWAP, it's going to push that momentum really hard down to the next support down here, which would be 17.5. So these are two short plays you could look out for. Now, I know a lot of people aren't shorting, but at least you know what to look for, right? So the main levels are going to be 19.5 and 20.5. So definitely be watching those levels tomorrow. Now, I hope this video helped you. If it did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and click that bell notification. That way you know exactly when I release a video. I really appreciate it when you share this video with your friends on StockTwits, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case may be. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, everybody.